Hey everybody, thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. Well, today's video is all about my 1 year of purposefully collecting vintage Coach bags. And what I mean by purposefully collecting is that I had accumulated a few bags that I accidentally found while I was out in thrift stores. And then I found one that really made me fall in love with everything vintage Coach. And then I started to purposefully collect them and look for them after that. I made a video that explains this process, and I thought that today, 1 year later, I would go through the bags that I've collected in this year. So I'll link that video below, and I'll also link my entire vintage Coach playlist below in case you're new here and haven't seen those previously, or in case you are also now interested in vintage Coach and would like to see more details about these bags. One of the things I enjoy most about vintage Coach is that they're kind of like a blank canvas in terms of decorating or accessorizing. So almost all the bags that I'll show you today, I have some accessory on, and that's really been fun for me to play with, either a charm or a strap or something like that. So I'll start with the bags that I found locally, like in the wild. When I wasn't really trying to look for them, I just happened upon them at a secondhand store, and I thought to myself, I like that. I don't know a lot about this vintage Coach, but I like that one, and I'm gonna grab it. So this is the Casino bag. It's a mini bag. It has this little top handle. I think it is adorably cute. It has the back pocket. I have the strap stored back here. I think this is the color Putty. I don't use this as often just because it's a little bit on the small size, but my favorite feature about it is that it has this little top handle. And this is the Watson. It's like a small saddle style bag. It has this nice back pocket here. It's in like perfect condition. Even though I wasn't really interested in this color, I knew that if I didn't grab it, I would regret it because it's super clean. It's like, it looks as if it's never been worn. The only thing is that there's some wrinkling in the leather, but I think that just comes with age. I also found this bag at one of my local stores. In fact, I left it. It came back like a month later and it was on sale. And so then I decided I should probably pick it up. So this is not vintage yet, but it's going to be there soon. So this is a re-edition of the Willis bag. As you can see on the tag, it's a limited edition for the 70th anniversary of Coach. So I thought that was pretty special. Also, I really love this legacy lining on the interior of these bags. And now I know that that's a nod back to the original Bonnie Cashin designs. I just used this recently. It's great. It has a big back pocket, nice top handle, and a crossbody strap. And so this is it. Around about a year ago, I found this bag. This is the Rambler Legacy. There's just something about this bag that just made me fall in love with it and made me super interested to see what other kind of styles from the vintage Coach era that I might like. So as I mentioned in that video, this bag is not in perfect condition. The end pieces of this leather strap kind of curl out to make ears. I find that very charming. It has a great back pocket, fits my phone perfectly. It's almost as if it were designed for today, but it's still hard for me to believe that it's, over 20 years old. So then I set out with a purpose to try to find more, and I started searching online. And what I realized immediately is that the prices were more for shopping online than if I had found one locally here in a secondhand store. And I understand that's to be expected because someone has worked to find this and taken the time and effort to post it, and there's a commission from a posting, all those things. But still, it was a significant difference. But nonetheless, I was very happy to find these bags that I'm showing you today. This is the Monticello bag from the Sheridan collection. And this is the bag that really made me fall in love with accessorizing. I got a new strap for this bag. That's a story that I explained in the video. I pinked it out when I first got it. Now I've moved it into more of a monochromatic look, and I've got my Charlie charm here. And then I knew I had to try the Court bag being the predecessor of the Cassie. And I did a whole video on comparing those two bags. So this is my first Court. I'm saying first because I do anticipate some other colors in my future. And this is in the burgundy color. And I think that it is so pretty. It almost looks brown in some light, and in other light you can really see the red tones come out. So it's kind of like a shade shifter. I'm really pleased with this bag. I love the design, I love how functional it is, and I love how fun it is to put some accessories on here. Now we're moving on to the Willis bag. Like I said, that bag is a re-edition of the Willis. It has the dowel, and here is the original Willis. This is my red Willis with nickel hardware. I revealed this in my red bags video, and I just put this silver chain on here just to kind of accentuate that nickel hardware. Actually, I did find this bag locally in my local store. And the reason why I was so excited to find this one, not only because it's a beautiful Willis, but because this bag was made in Hungary. I lived 2 years in Hungary. I've gone back several times. It's the location of my primary research for my career. It just made me so happy to find this bag from Hungry, and to find it like accidentally, you know, just out one day, stopped in to see if they had anything. I just put this little charm on here, stars with a red and brown color, but this dark brown is so versatile. It goes with so many different kinds of accessories. And I had to get the black Willis too, because you know I love black bags. So I love black and silver together, or the nickel hardware here. And this is a charm from the Coach outlet, this black cherry charm with silver hardware, and I thought it looked really fun on here. And then I picked up the City Willis. So I did a video comparing these two bags, showing, you know, the shape and proportion and how different they are. The City Willis, you know, has this east-west orientation, and it is so fun to use. And I got this studded strap also from the Coach outlet, and it pairs so nicely with this, and I always get tons of compliments when I wear this, especially when I wear it into the Coach store. The staff there just really goes crazy over this. This is the Carousel bag. I think it is so fun because of the unique top handles here. It also comes with a strap if you wanted to wear it on your shoulder or crossbody. And I just think it's a really unique design. I've worn it several times and it's been really fun. I put my taxi charm on here because I was in New York recently, and it just kind of reminds me of that trip. I have two geometric bags. So one is the geometric top handle and one is the geometric clutch with top handle. So I'll put them here side by side so that you can see. This clutch with top handle is the bag that looks very similar to the current Juno bag. And I discussed that in the video when I went into the store to look at that. I was wearing this bag that day. And this bag is really cool. I love the trapezoid shape of it, and I love how it opens. It's very unusual. It's not the most user-friendly of bags, but I don't mind it when it looks as cool as this. So I've got this accessorized with a Coach metal chain. It has both the brass and the pewter metals on this. And then I decided to put this pink charm on here just to give this bag a little freshness for the summer season. And then I picked up two of these mini Ergo bags. I think these are the cutest. They are very fun and very functional for me anyway, because I wear them top handle. I showed that in the video where I talked about these bags. And so you can see I've got some little charms on here. This one is jingly jangly, and I realized that when I was watching the playback of the video how much noise it made. But I didn't mind because I thought it looked super cute on there. And every time I see one of these shaped bags on the Coachtopia new release or the Eve bag that Coach just recently made, it just made me so glad that I was able to find these bags when I did. Okay, now we're moving on to the last category of the vintage Coach bags that I have collected over this year. I really fell for the Madison collection. And this is the first bag from that collection that I got. This is the Gracie. It's the smallest, and it just it just made me so like excited and happy to get this bag, and I love setting it out so I can see it. You know, it's not always right here behind me on the display shelf, but it might be somewhere else in my office where I can see it. It has just such a classic design and shape to it. Yeah, and it is pretty small. It's very small to use, but it is usable if you just want a small bag. The size up from the Gracie is the Biltmore, and this is very beautiful and elegant as well. I've been tempted to add more colors to my collection, but I'm trying to, you know, reel it in and get other things to diversify. But I like this bag so much. I think because it looks like a Kelly, it's got that trapezoid classic shape. Now, I did not rein myself in when it came to the Copley, because this is the most user-friendly. Well, I mean, this Biltmore is actually probably the most user-friendly size, but this one I've been using when I want to take some more stuff. Like, for example, a water bottle fits in here so easily, and it has a crossbody strap if you want to use it. It attaches here on the side. But I loved these Copleys so much that I did get it in 3 colors. So I started with the tangerine, and then I added it in this dark green color, like a forest green. And I put this chain on. This chain was on the summer sale last summer from Coach, and I love how it gives it some more dimension and interest. And then I found this in this like classic brown color, and I thought, I love these bags so much, I should probably have it in a neutral. So I added this one in, and very happy to get it. And I just tied this older scarf here around the handle. So that's the collection that I've shown you so far in the past year. I do have other bags on the way. In fact, just this morning I ordered 2 more. So I don't see this collection slowing down much. I will try to like space out the unboxings or reveals just so it's not so, you know, compact, but I can't help it. When I get excited about something, I just like want to show it right away. Yes, do subscribe and stay tuned for more vintage Coach in the future. I'm super excited about it. So thanks so much for watching today. You take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.